Like that's how it often happens to me.
Well,
Um,
the first thing here is that they don't want to feed, they want to win, but for some reason it does not go like the game started bad for them, and they have no idea how to come back from that point. Like pretty much what the game that we've won right now,
mm,
we've lost early game huge. We were, I believe, 1 to 10
yeah.
in terms of kills. Like top lane was pushed, bot lane was destroyed. Jinx was, I believe, 5 kills. Like I don't know, this was like really bad situation, and
Mm,
just we've stalled the game. When they pushed the towers, Jace went forward. We managed to get some kills there. Then I've babysitted bot lane really hard, although LeBlanc blamed me a little bit for just getting them back into the game, but it
yeah.
paid out when just in the end, my duo partner, Zyra, managed to deal more damage than anyone else on our team. And just, well, they managed to came back into the game, though. They were destroyed. They were 2 and 3 levels behind from Brom and Jinx.
Oh God.
The
And
system encounter and the problem, and now we'll exit. The fuck?
they were like, for me, it has happened several games that like the guys I come with, they don't care about winning or losing. Like there was a guy who didn't get mid lane, so he just insta locked Katarina and he went feeding. And he was in his promo too. Anyway, he was, I don't care if I lose, I'll just get this back.
Well, that's not true. Probably he's pissed off just as you are because of like also had a bad games before that. But unfortunately, he didn't manage to stop himself and probably give himself a break. Uh,
Oh,
because that's a crucial thing. When you're just feeling that you can't play, like
yeah,
you don't believe your teammates anymore, uh, but you keep on playing, you probably are losing the games that you could have won if you have played like in your normal condition. In when your mindset is not flooded by this unnecessary hatred and just these small victories that you have just given out for nothing. Uh, well, they do matter a lot because if you lost a game that you otherwise would have won, it's just a difference of 40 LP, and that's a lot.
yeah.
So okay,
Uh,
I bet we've ended up with the file.
yeah. I started the thing. I am on 141
What does it mean?
in a minute.
Ah,
Like I started the
okay,
replay
shit.
and I pulled to
Okay,
141.
watch. Please choose League of Legends. .exe. Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah. Like this game, I got really angry at my support. Oh, you can't imagine the rage I had.
Okay. I have no idea where is League of Legends. .exe. Is it
Well, you don't need to put it in
League
League of Legends.
League of Legends Reds?
No,
Uh,
no, no. You don't need to put anything there.
well, he's asking me for a League of Legends placement on my system.
I think he means where he should place them. Replace. I don't know. I don't know. Just follow the guide. I don't know.
Uh,
No idea, bro.
okay, I know how to do this. Mm,
Oh god.
oh, do I? Well, actually, I do. But I have no idea how to. Okay, I guess it should be here. League of Legends. Okay. Now what the fuck? No, please don't do this to me. Okay, I will start a game and then I will find my League of Legends.exe. Sorry, I just should have done this before the lesson.
The lesson actually starts now.
Yeah.
So.
What doesn't kill you just isn't finished yet.
So just well, when you play jungler, you just you try to while you're loading into the game, you try to choose the lane that you will gank first. Most likely will be top lane or mid lane. Uh, just depending on what lane has either CC or the enemy will push really hard. Just knowing the matchups. Uh,
Yeah.
the problem comes like it is easy to win the games that are winning that are getting won by themselves. It is hard to come back. So that's why. Okay, manage. That's why I usually tend to play champions that are more team fights oriented because even if we fall behind, uh, just it all comes to the how we play together as a team, not just getting outplayed on the lanes. And Kazakhs, uh, he's he's pretty decent right now in terms of engaging because his ultimate gives him a lot of survivability during team fights. But
Mm, yeah.
but well, he doesn't have a lot of CC. So if you're facing some champion like Nidalee or I don't know, or even Caitlyn, and the guy that is playing this kind of champions are really like attentive to his positioning, it will be hard for you to kill him if you're already behind. So if you're ahead, that's okay. You will probably destroy him because you're Kazakhs and you do a lot of damage. But
Yeah.
well, it's uh, it's all hangs on your shoulders, and you can't really rely on your team because you can't give anything to them just except for just absorbing the damage, like being this, like getting them aggroed on you and trying to kill you. Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't like to play like these team junglers. I most like to play carry junglers because, like, often I can't really trust my teams.
But you should trust your team.
The thing is, like, I always try to have faith in my teams. Like, if someone falls behind, I just tell them, okay, it's okay, you play good or something like that. But like
But
most of
you
the times, they are flaming and say like gank mid or I'll AFK or something. And if I gank mid, he goes AFK anyway. Like,
well, that's the reason why I don't gank him.
yeah, that like
So,
just
what
if you,
minute do we start?
I am on 240.
240. Okay.
Just tell me when I should press play. Are you there?
Now.
Okay.
Okay. So you went for red buff invade. Yep.
Yeah. I know I should have taken it, but I was unsure. Right there.
Well, the problem here, just from the very start. Okay, let's pause it.
Oh, so I should have started red buff.
No, just watch the lanes. Mid lane is pushing to your side. Just really hard. Probably LeBlanc went a little bit too late. Has come a little bit too late into the lane, and she's getting pushed. So just the very moment Amumu noticed something strange, and like when I play this kind of champion like Amumu or Sejuani, I always go there. Like I always go for the second buff from the very start. So I will come and ward the bush where you're standing at 258, like the bush that is just the nearest
I
to
faded
the
a lot.
exit. Yep. So like you come there, he probably notices you. You can be sure because if it was me, this bush would be warded, and I would have seen you. I would have pinged Lux that you are there. Uh, the lane is pushing to your side, so LeBlanc won't be able to help you if like shit goes real.
Oh,
And it is even hard for her to track Lux down. Well, just let's try. Where is Vision? Mm,
can we pause the game? Because I need to write down what you just said. It was
well, yeah, I have already paused the game at
alright.
258. Yeah.
Because like I haven't actually think like that, so it was really smart thing.
Okay, look, well, just turn on, turn off the vision of the blue team. Like Lux is hovering like near the edge of your vision, so if she just moves a little bit back, you just LeBlanc won't be able to notice that from the very start. And just people sometimes, especially first levels, don't track their opponents really hard. She will be most likely focused on getting last hits, and Lux will come, and you're dead. Well, the same situation. I don't know what has blue. Okay, most likely, uh, blue team can react to. They have pushed. They have forced your bot lane out of the lane. They have pushed. They have shoved the lane almost to their tower, so they can climb too. And you risk your buff. You risk your lead to try and steal a buff from a Mumu. That's really really risky. I don't know. Have you warned your mid lane that you will try to do this? Because if you had, then she should have pushed the lane really hard, like from the very start. But it seems like she's probably have no idea about this, or I don't know, she's just not ready. But as a jungler, you don't want to make this kind of moves. You don't want to invade without your mid lane winning. It's just better to get your double buff and try to gank rather than try to steal, because stealing this buff and trying to kill a Mumu, that is just, it's too risky. A Mumu was killing Lee Sin on engages on invades even when Lee Sin was really really strong, and just well, it is really really risky. And you just Lux has no escapes. LeBlanc has awesome roots, so you just you'd better waste your time, just spend your time trying to pressure mid lane, and just when the mid lane gets behind, then you can freely invade. It's just 100% sure you know when will spawn the second buffs. So like 7-10 will spawn the first buff he started. Well,
Yeah.
you could guess where he started, because if your bot lane got caught early in the game, well then the bot lane wasn't giving the leash to their jungler, so he started blue. Well, probably you could have seen that Olaf arrived to the lane later.
That was why I
Yeah,
went into his jungle.
yeah. So you know where his blue buff will spawn. Uh, I believe just red buff can be predicted pretty accurate as well. Just well, with the difference of 1 minute, I guess. So you just can go and board it as well. And just if your LeBlanc was already winning, and it is close to level 5 or 6, then you will be much stronger in terms of invade. And now just, and here's the problem: if you go there and just this kind of skirmish happens, LeBlanc probably is not ready for it. You bait yourself. You can give blue buff to Lux. You can bait the worst scenario ever. You bait LeBlanc to death too, and that's just that's just really horrible. LeBlanc is completely demoralized. She doesn't want to play anymore. She starts to blame him shit. So that's just that's how it goes. So most of the time I don't invade. Like even when we played ranked premade teams,
Yeah.
I do not invade because if there is like a small I don't know probability that you won't be able to do this alone. This means that this case will appear during the game and you will die there, and it will be a huge uh,
Uh,
giving out lead to the enemy. Okay, let's go further.
hey, which time are you?
Well, 304.
Okay.
You've missed your smite.
Yeah, I fail a lot there.
Yeah. So Lux is coming and you're being greedy.
Yeah.
And, okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Ah, I just failed.
Yeah, just on LeBlanc didn't make a step to save you because going into zero vision is really really bad.
Yeah, but I like think in that game I had that mindset that LeBlanc will follow up.
Mhm.
So it was.
But she couldn't.
Yeah.
Chasing through the minions and
I didn't think like that, so it was good that you told me.
so you never want to invade when your lanes that are close to that side of the jungle that you want to invade is being pushed to your side because uh, most likely your teammates will be a little bit too late and you will die yourself, you will bait your teammates. It's not worth it at all. And what's more, probably stealing the first buff really matters, can matter a lot, but the further it goes into the game, well, it doesn't matter at all. Because it is so easy for a jungler to keep up in levels that
Yeah, I get it.
top lane is getting pushed now. Well, good that you've gone there and get this farm.
See, right now I'm on my way top lane. Yeah, I think here I'm just
Oh,
doing-
you will just farm.
but I farmed terrible this game. I just missed every CS.
Well, it just doesn't matter about CSing. The point here is that your Lee Sin lost a huge chunk of CS and experience there. So he needs your gank as soon as possible. Probably you could have gone base and straight to gank him. Well, golems back and try to gank him.
Yeah, okay.
Though he's going aggressive. But that's because he got like items over Olaf because Olaf didn't go back. That kind of things you don't want to do when you play solo lane. It was good that you have prevented him from going back, but as a top laner, he should have just gone deeper into the lane and went back because he could have been punished for this misplay.
Yeah, if he keeps staying. Like, if you look at my bottom lane, like our support already has 3 deaths. Should I have like reacted for them or anything or?
Well, you can try to apply pressure, but the point here is that you should understand when like the bot lane is so far behind.
Yeah.
It is probably the situation where the enemy bot lane has all their summoners up. So you just want to show your presence there, but don't go full ham on them because most likely they will kill 3 of you if you go full ham. So you just come, try to deal damage, just surprise surprise motherfuckers and shit. So just probably try to prevent this huge harass from Caitlyn because she is really huge when she's ahead, when she can push for free and just without any pressure, she can deal a lot of damage by poke. But if she is getting pressured, well, she will always think twice when she goes forward a little bit too far because she can be engaged. So that's just you don't want to die there. Like show yourself, try to deal damage. Most likely you will have to dodge trash Q first, or just try to bait it somehow. Dodge his E is like if you dodge all his skills, that's just the ideal situation, but it probably will be too hard. But just like show yourself that you are there. Probably come, I don't know, kill the wards. Well, just
Yeah.
although they don't have any wards there, but it's just that kind of things. But you don't want to waste too many time there.
Okay.
So like, well, they were getting engaged. Alistar got chunked a lot. So I guess the problem is that well, you've tried to kill her, but unfortunately they were so far ahead, especially in terms of level. That
Yeah.
no. And uh, I guess you've just went out of the bush a little bit too late because Trash was managed to deal a lot of damage on Alistar for free. Uh, and like Ali was staying and getting this damage because he was kind of baiting and waiting for you to engage. And I guess that it was a little bit too long for you to come out. If you would have get out of there a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
Ali would probably leave.
Okay. So I should wait before they do a move.
Yeah, just like well, they are already behind. So like already this situation means that they are a bait because if Alistar 3 deaths and 0 assists, 0 kills, then they will engage him just over and over again because he's weak, he's low, under leveled, and just no need to wait. Just go out, show your presence, try to deal some damage, and just don't go too far. Just well, Caitlyn flashes, or just seems like she's going too far. Probably deal some damage on Fresh and safely go back, and just
Okay.
get another camp in the jungle and come back there again. Unfortunately, all lanes are losing at the moment, so you just have to like at this situation, you want to choose the lane that have no summoners and try to kill it first and focus on one lane because you can't save all the lanes and running from one lane to another and trying to create some sick moves on all the lanes. It won't work. Well, probably it will be hard to come back in this game already, but
Yeah, like this game was lost, but it was like something done better. So. And now, like our Lee I think he lost the faith and just went AFK.
hmm. And the first thing that is evolved right now is ultimate.
Oh, so I should evolve ultimate first?
Yep, definitely. And then go for the leap. Or even like R then leap.
Question just about the evolving.
Yep.
I haven't really understand why do you evolve ultimate right now?
Because it gives you stealth that just
Yeah.
prevents enemy from damaging you. It gives you the ability to chase someone down, and it is more useful than getting these E resets that you won't get that many during skirmishes that are more likely to happen during mid and
Oh,
like early and mid game. Because,
yeah.
well, if it is 5v5 team fight, well, then it's awesome. You can jump forward, you can just uh, cast it 4 times during the team fight. But
Yeah.
during the skirmishes, it is more important to get this damage reduction, stealth, and like 3 seconds of like a greater movement speed, because that's really awesome. It helps you to engage. It helps you to dodge the skill shots. So you just run out. You can use your ulti, then run out. Your stealth, then just come or jump into someone, then instantly ults one more time, dodge the skill shot. This guy flashes. You just press your third ultimate, chase him down, and during all this kind of stuff, you get your passive uh, refreshed one more
Yeah,
time.
and the evolve. No, no, isolation.
Yep, isolation. No,
Yeah.
well, whatever. Like this passive on your auto attack that slows and deals extra magic damage when you were when the enemy lost the vision of you. The first
Yeah.
auto after that.
Oh, okay. Oh, now I realize why you. Okay. I actually didn't know much about Kazik. I just know how to play him. So.
So if you are getting ahead in playing Kazakhs right now, you
Yeah.
can still go full damage, but it is also okay to go tanky build right now, because Kazakhs can be really tanky right now and still do a lot of damage. I don't know. When I was playing Ash, most of the games we lost, it was lost against Kazakhs because because
Yeah.
he just ignored all my team. I was hella fed, I was full build all the time, but he just came and killed me. Although he was like pretty tanky, and I don't know. Even when we were two with Shepard, we were unable to kill him. I know he just jumps, chunks half of my HP, then goes stealth. I don't know. I have nothing to do during this kind of situation. When this happens, then he goes out. His Q is back up again, and he kills me. Then jumps back. I don't know. Really
The
strong.
usual.
So probably it would have been another game if you hadn't invaded there. Hadn't invaded there. If you just got the red buff, went top lane, tried to kill Olaf, or pressured mid lane that was pushed all just throughout the whole game, uh,
Yeah.
then you would have been more fed to go for the bot lane.
Okay. Yeah.
Just invades are really not worth it at all at the moment. Just focus on getting your buffs, like and waiting for the enemies to invade, because sometimes this happens. Like a red buff with delivery, that's awesome. Uh,
Yeah.
just and oh, even helping your bot lane is always more important than helping top lane, because if you get like lead in the bot lane, you will be able to get dragons. Well, they disrespect dragons, but
I was like thinking about that, but when I saw the 07 Alistar, I just lost all my hope.
well, probably you should warn them about not going through the river. I don't know.
I
Did they
was.
go through the river? Ah, yeah, a little flame marina. That's no good, man.
It was like like I don't know, months ago. So
Okay.
uh, it was like I really hate this chat ban thing because it's just like
Because right now it is easy to prevent this cheesy tactics. When you are playing blue side, as an AD carry, you just always want to ward this. So you see them. When you are playing purple team, you just don't go through the river if you feel like, I don't know, that they can be waiting there. So just take the safe route. The only problem, well, yesterday I believe we lost. We lost.
Yeah.
That's bad. Lost or not? I don't care. Like, yeah, we lost. I was playing Sona. And they were Blitzcrank. They warded over the wall. They were blue team. We were purple. So we just took the safe route. But he hooked me over the wall. And even though I survived, then I needed to go back to the base. Lucian stayed. He got hooked and died. Then it just then they destroyed us bot lane. And because of Pantheon helping us bot lane, he went too late to the red buff, and his red buff got stolen. So that kind of things you want to track, like when if the enemy jungler appears somewhere where he shouldn't be, like I don't know, 12 minutes into the game, the jungler ganks top lane. You
How do you
should,
know that?
well, you see him, like your top laner dying under the tower
Aha.
by getting ganked. This is the time to call for Drake. You can just even do it yourself at that moment. If you carry a pink ward at that moment, that is just the ideal situation. So that's why during my lesson I recommended you to always gank and secure top lane first, so you don't pay attention for top lane anymore during the game. Because if you go top lane late into the game, then they will just respond with Taken Dragon, and that's pay off better for the enemy team because they get more gold out of it. So you should act the same way. Like, if your top lane is winning and playing bully, even if he dies and you react by taking dragon or I don't know pushing mid, then it's better for your team overall. Let him be bully. He will still be ahead, I guess, if he has already got that lead, because top lane snowballs really hard. So
Yeah.
what can I say more? So, and like after level 6, it is always better to pressure bot lane because it is easy to kill them when they get overwhelmed. Once they burn their summoners, but they still keep fighting, this kind of small skirmishes, it will be easier for you to kill them. And without bot lane, it is nearly impossible to play right now. Bot lane means a lot.
Yeah, I wish that my junglers also said that when I play bot lane.
Well, yeah, I got pretty much often frustrated by the fact that all the time we play bot lane, we got babysitted. Like, man, I don't know. Couple of times we got ganked, revive, get back into the lane. I just don't know, go to place a ward somewhere in the bush, and the jungler is already sitting there, and we die again. And then when we come again, then they dive us as 4. That's so sad.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's really sad games. But still, it is possible to come back because if they push the lane really early into the game and they are unable to win something out of it, just they are struggling to push your mid lane if you have some champion like Ziggs there.
Yeah.
And you will be able as an AD carry to farm back up. Well, everything is possible.
Yeah, even to walk in the sky. No, but, I have a question. If you say that like all lanes are losing, and like there's no possible way that I can make sure that someone is winning.
You can make sure that everyone is winning.
Okay, so I just need to make sure that, like, yeah.
Oh,
And
that,
okay, I
that
have
at least.
another question too. If like uh oh no no no, I don't have a question. Sorry. I just got in mind that I just it was just a stupid question. So
Probably you will still ask it.
huh?
I'll ask it anyway. Why not?
Oh no no, it was what I should do if my lanes were pushed, but I just got in mind what I could do. So it was just a dumb question.
Yeah. Well, what more can I say? Try to go for the objectives rather than going for the kills, especially when you're ahead. Don't be afraid to buy wards. If you feel that your mid lane is getting babysitted, buy wards for him. Well, this guy won't buy wards anytime soon, so just do it for him and keep a close look on the jungler passing these wards because this guy won't be looking at his minimap. So ping like mad, probably he will react to it. Or even you will be able to counter gank and punish them for him.
Yeah.
But well, if
Uh,
you are already winning, babysitting one lane is not always the best thing, especially
wait. So
uh,
if I win, I should babysit one lane.
no. If you win, you shouldn't do this. You should babysit one lane when it is you don't know what to do. You can't gank any other lane because they're losing too hard. Then you should just focus on one lane. That is just the most vulnerable to your ganks. But if you are already ahead, you should just rather be concentrated on getting the objectives out of the kills and not just getting the kills on guys that are already 0-6 and don't worth any gold.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
most likely during this kind of things you will end up diving them, wasting your summoners, and eventually getting shut down for nothing. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. If we say like that, I play Lee Sin jungle, and like as you said that I want to try to get my lanes ahead.
mm-hmm.
Um, but like it doesn't. It doesn't work. I can just counter jungle. Like what can I do? Because they seem like they will probably just wait.
Well,
Like
if you can't win your lanes as a listen,
yeah.
then don't play listen in ranked and play
Okay.
him in normals to have fun. Well, that's what I like to do, and then show there your med insect skills because playing ranked is about being efficient, and if you feel like not being efficient, then should play something more reliable in terms
Yeah.
of
Okay.
ganking. Well, like I do. If I fall behind a Sejuani, I still can come back during team fights. But most of the time, I even manage to win the early game as Sejuani. Oh, kind of the same things are, I don't know, about why can be told or Xinjiao. Regardless how I do during the early game, I will still be relevant. And the problem of Lee Sin, if you fall behind, it is really hard with him to engage. So you just basically, well, we are mere humans here, so uh, most likely we will be just defending our AD carries and AD carry or AP carry. And if they are already behind, well, not much you can do about it. So
Okay.
I would not recommend him.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
So again, when you win it is really easy to win the games that are already won from the very start. When the all lanes will win, of course you don't know it so far, but sometimes it happens. So they win all the lanes, you just push, they surrender, they go AFK and shit. But the problem is that you have to fight for the games that are looking really bad, and here you need to find this kind of champions that will be able to come back and not scale back a bit into the late game. And Lee Sin is, well, especially as a jungler, he's not kind of champion. Elise is, well, seems pretty much the same for me. Well, when it is played in LCS, they do have like another type of team fights there. They have a long team fights. They land their skill shots. They dodge the skill shots. But in Platinum and Diamond, they just two teams come. They clash with each other. When then someone will survive, someone will not, and that's pretty much it. Just all the spells used at the one moment, and just and that's all. There is no place for this kind of huge plays and uh, a long team fight.
Oh god.
And again,
Uh,
Elise doesn't have a strong initiation potential because her E range is pretty low. So if the enemy is playing attentively, it will be hard for you to engage. So you will be relying on someone else to engage. And initiation, being able to engage really hard when you feel like engaging, is the most overpowered thing in solo queue. Like because of that, champions like Trash, like Leona, I don't know, the champion that I play on top lane, Zac. That's why I find them so strong because they can engage when no one expects them to do that, and they engage really hard, and uh, you just pick the kills, pick the team fights when the enemy is not ready for it, and get objectives, get barons out of that, and end up winning. But if you're playing, I don't know, fiddlesticks jungle and they have everything warded, it will be hard for you to do this.
yeah. I won't play fiddle anyways. Though. I mostly like these chefs like Lee Sin and Elise and Kha'Zix. My favorite ones.
Well, Kha'Zix is good because he can engage. He can go when their AD carry, no, Caitlyn comes to poke with, her Q. You jump into her, chunk half of her HP, then go stealth, and just they are trying to find you in this battle, and
Yeah.
he's okay. He can apply pressure, but Elise, if she's behind, well, I doubt that. The same thing about Lysine. It is so hard to land your Q in enemy carry. So and you are kind of relying on your carry being more efficient than their carry. Yeah, that's a toss of coin. I don't like tossing the coin.
Yeah. Like the thing is, when I play Lee Sin, I always try to play like a random retard because like I like to do stuff that people won't accept. So usually I just flash to their carry, Q, ult, and Q, and like just one shot, and that's like how I play Lee Sin.
That's one-sided. That's
Yeah,
really one-sided.
but it actually works too because they don't accept it. So it's
Mm.
like, what the fuck? Did I just die?
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Well, but this works only once during the game.
Yeah,
Unless the
that's
enemy is really, really stupid. So just.
in
And then
platinum.
you flash there waiting for it, you will die there. And then your team will go like, what the fuck?
Report Lee Sin.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, any questions left?
no, actually not. I learned about a lot more about the early snowballing now
Mm-hmm.
and like what I did wrong and such things. So thanks, man. I
No,
really
no
appreciate it.
problem. Good luck climbing back.
Yeah, thanks. And hope you get more students because you deserve it.
Yeah, thank you. See ya.
See ya.